Through the hurricane of reality decimating a community filled with many lost souls who know not what they do, my judgment and emotion became misplaced amongst them. You couldn't blame them much. I discovered the light, the enlightenment of self. You never knew not what you did, so your actions have caused me to retreat, go within and take a dive into a subconscious pool filled with the karmic debts that I inherited from my peoples, such as poverty, substance abuse, people pleasing, procrastination, lack of action on certain visions and aspirations, running from trauma buried several thousand feet underneath the bedrock. What was the trauma? No confidence, spiritual attacks on my character, but we cannot heal from the past if we're continuing to dwell on it. I had to retreat. Lord knows I've never felt this isolated in years. Ever since I've come to know the idea of what romance could be, I always had the divine intervene. I still keep trying to make it work with these ladies, but I returned to the square I once stood on by my lonesome. How can you fix a heart that you never had any responsibility in breaking? Man, I'm so sick and tired of trying to be the healer when no one wants to help the healer heal. So what does that mean? I returned to self. I blossom out of this mundane cocoon, a cocoon laced with thoughts of you'll never make it as an artist. The people watching you are only here to figure out how they can stop you. That's why no one ever wanted to be friends with you. No woman in the world wants to be seen with you. Your peoples were right. Stop writing bullshit and work a 9 to 5 just like they did. Everyone can't fucking stand you. Can I escape my own mind? Yes, I can. If I had enough power to remove myself from the crevices of darkness, then what's anyone else's excuse? Open to the wear and tear resulting from the grind. Life was pain, so creating an empire from the rubble ain't shit. Not even from the biggest dog in the yard. I was gang stalked every day in school, so there aren't any fears of being canceled. My expansive knowledge doesn't come as a free trial, so I'm going to tell the world this. You better get used to me. I'm no longer the wimpy caterpillar everyone used to kick around. No, not anymore. I've undergone a successful metamorphosis without me even noticing it. But you did. Understand that I refuse to back down in any of my pursuits, pursuing betterment of self. Lord can tell, I create the reality I see fit since society gave me shoes I couldn't squeeze into. The pairs were faulty, I ain't wanna wear them. What I say? The pairs were hideous, I ain't wanna wear them. What I say? The pairs were out of style, I ain't wanna wear them. What I say? Fuck those goddamn pairs. So I took on the painstaking burden of having to make my own, and these shoes I donned didn't garner the approval I was seeking, but I'm no longer in a position to where the viewpoints of others matter to me. Tell me, how does it feel finally blossoming into your truest self? Does it come with a whiff of liberation dominating all the energies around you? I am already knowing. Trust that feeling in your gut whenever it tells you to speak up and not allow insecurity entry into this cocoon that is turning you into a majestic butterfly. Don't deny your greatness. It's in you for a reason. Trust the process. Over time, the process smooths itself out. Trust in that. I'm living through it. I was once the brick the architect ain't even wanna construct with. Now positions have switched, and I'm now the nigga building this estate. The unknown comforts me. I'm firmly planting on territory they haven't even charted yet. I'm now the one everyone has to pay attention to. I'm now the spire on fire blazing with greatness. Energy like this could never be faked. My energy is brighter than gamma light. I chose the path I'm on today, no matter how convoluted my mind state. Say he's crazy, say he's insane, say he's weird, say he's blasphemous. Remember that I'm successful, remember that I'm powerful. Remember that I'm stoic. Remember that I'm resilient. Take charge. Why don't you lead by example? Because isn't that what you're used to? By example, you mean control, since I've regained most of it.